was starving, now I'm eating till my belly full. From up north, we get cold, you need a heavy coat. Scared to end.
Hey you guys, it's Monique, aka Simply Monique. Welcome back to my channel. You guys, I have a special dinner for you today. Yes, it will be spaghetti in my Ninja Foodi Deluxe. You guys, I've been loving my Ninja Foodi Deluxe ever since I've purchased it. So if you want to see this spectacular spaghetti dinner, then come with me. Let's get cooking for dinner. Okay, you guys, so first thing first, I'm going to cut up some bell peppers. And if you like, you can use the frozen kind. I usually do use the frozen vegetables, but this time I have the fresh ones. It really doesn't matter. But you know, what they always say, fresh is better, so today we have fresh. And I cannot use fresh onions because my husband doesn't like onions. It makes him sick for some reason. So I'll be using onion powder instead of chopped onions. So I have everything set out, and I'll show you guys all of my ingredients and what type of meat and sauce and everything that I'm using as soon as I finish chopping this bell pepper. This was a half a bell pepper. Some people use a whole one, but I only have a half left because I used it the other half for something else. So, but this should be plenty. And you guys, this is my first time making this. I saw a YouTuber named, I think her name's Salt and Pepper. And another young lady, which I'll have to put her name across the screen because I don't remember it right now. And then plus my Ninja Foodi did come with a recipe book as well. Okay, so we have all these chopped up. Okay, you guys, just to show you what ingredients I will be using, I'm going to use the Jenny O ground turkey. It is 93% lean with 7% of fat. So, and this is about, yeah, this is 3 pounds. And everything came from Walmart, you guys. I'm going to use angel hair. Some people like to use the thin spaghettis. Sometimes I do use the thin spaghettis, but I have angel hair, so that's what I'm going to use. And then I have the Ragu chunky sauce garden combination, and I have 2 of these. And then I'm going to use onion powder, Mrs. Dash, garlic powder. Going to use my Italian seasoning, my oregano, and that's it. This is just the other bottle of garlic powder that I had a little bit left in here. I'm going to use this first and then move on to the newer bottle. So the first thing that we want to do to our Ninja Foodi here, I'm going to use this 8-quart, yeah, I think it's an 8-quart pot that comes with it. We're going to use that instead of the other container that comes with it. We're going to go ahead and turn it on. And we're going to turn it to the saute. Okay, and we want it on high. And we're just going to press start. So now that's on. I have some butter spray. You can use olive oil if you want to. Again, I can't really use olive oil because it makes my husband's stomach upset. So I'm going to spray the pan just a little bit because, well, turkey is usually drier than ground beef. but turkey does make some juice, so I don't need to spray it too much. So, and the only thing I'm doing is just spraying it, you guys. I'll bring you closer once I put the meat and everything in. Okay, and should not take long for the Ninja Foodi to warm up. So, I showed you guys everything that I'm using. So I'm going to bring you closer. Oh, another tip to you guys, when you're using your Ninja Foodi, make sure you do not use anything metal, because if you use metal utensils, it's going to scratch your pot. And I mean, I don't know exactly what it would do, but you know, I guess just to keep it looking newer and everything, you don't want to scratch it. So I'll be using everything plastic. Like I'm going to use this spoon here, and thought I had another spoon. It's probably in the dishwasher, but as of now I'm going to use this spoon here, and then I'll grab my other spoon in a moment. So what we're going to do, let me bring you guys closer so you can see. Okay, you guys, so what we're going to do, my meat is fully defrosted. So I'm just going to get it and just put it in there. And you can hear it, it's already starting to cook. Doesn't take long for this to heat up at all. Hopefully it comes out right, you guys. Like I said, this is my first time making it in my Ninja Foodi. Of course, I know how to make spaghettis, but just using a different approach to it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and start adding my seasoning. Hold on, got some more meat here. I'm going to go ahead and start adding my seasoning to my meat. And you can season it however you like, according to your taste buds. I don't really measure anything. One thing I can say, I do put a lot of garlic powder in my spaghettis. I like the garlic taste of it. And I also put some sugar, but I normally do not add the sugar until I add the sauce. So just adding my seasoning here. All my seasonings. And I may have to add some more as it cooks down. Excuse me. Okay, so I'm just going to give it a quick stir and kind of like get this clump out of the meat if you don't want it to cook this way, being clumped. So you just want to stir it and let it cook. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to let this brown some, and once this brown, I'm going to put in my, I need to get another spoon too, this is not as sturdy. Once it turns brown, I'm going to put my chopped bell peppers in, and I will come back. Okay, you guys, I have placed the bell peppers in here, and I season it again. So now what we're going to do, we're going to add our sauce. And, popping on me. You don't want to stir this, you guys, because you don't want it to, you don't want the tomato sauce to go on the bottom, because tomato sauce does burn, and it might signal that you have a burn. Okay, so next, I'm just going to put a little bit of water. Just going to add a little bit of water in my jar here to get all the sauce. And then I'm going to pour it in my other one, my other jar, to make sure I get all of its sauce as well. We don't want to waste any ingredients. So I'm going to hold on to this for a second. And now what we're going to do, well, before I place my noodles, I'm going to add a little bit of sugar, just a little bit, just to take that tomato sauce taste away. Just a little bit. Yes, you guys say that wasn't a little bit. That was a lot. It really wasn't a lot. It just seemed that way because I was pouring it straight from the bag. And then I'm going to add some more garlic sauce. Garlic powder, rather. Let's just go ahead and use all of that. Like I said, I like for my spaghettis to be very garlicky, if that's a word. Okay, now we're going to add our angel hair here, our pasta. And I'm going to just do a little bit at a time, you guys. And what I like to do, whether I'm cooking it on the stove or not, I like to halfen my pasta, like so. And what I'm going to do is just kind of like spread it out. Just want to make sure that everything gets cooked. I'm just going to spread it like that. Then I'm going to take the other one and do it this way. And then we're going to get the remaining of it. Pop it in half again. And we're going to go this way again, just to make sure that your noodles get cooked. Now, you guys remember that water that I left in this jar? Now I'm going to pour this over the noodles. Now you want to make sure that you don't want too much water because you don't want your spaghettis to be soupy, but you do want your noodles to be under the water. So let's see, I may have to add some more water. We're going to see. Yep, it don't look like I have any water in there at all. So just enough to, okay, get about a half, a little over a half. Let's push these down. Trying to get them down. Add some more, because the water is what's going to cook the pasta. So they need to be submerged into the water. And I probably put too many in here, but I have a large family, so. Okay, we're gonna add a little bit more of water. The young lady that I watched on YouTube, she only used like a pound of ground beef, and she used like half of her pasta. So I told you guys that I was using 3 pounds of meat. So mine is gonna call for a little more sauce and water because of the amount of meat that I have and pasta that I put in here. So we're going to see, you guys. Hopefully this is a winner. Okay, I don't want to put too much water. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is put my other top on. This comes with 2 tops, you guys. It comes with the air crisp top and it comes with the pressure top. So we're going to put the other top on. So I'll come back when I have that top. Okay, you guys, so I have the other top, and they tell you the directions of how to put, that means lock. So we're going to put this on and we're going to lock it. And then also you want to make sure that this here, can y'all see it? Hold on. You want to make sure that that knob right there is set to seal. And right now it's set to well, it's not set at all. So I'm going to, sorry, trying to make sure y'all guys can see. I'm going to set this to seal. Hold on. Well, hold on, let me see. Okay, you guys, I turned my knob to pressure. I have my pressure top on here. I'm going to set the time to about 4 minutes. So we're going to go to time. And we're going to put it down to 4 minutes. It's still on high. Hopefully I set my seal correctly. And then we're going to press start. And it has to, it's pre because it has to kind of like rise to the temperature so it can pressure cook. And I believe I have this on seal. I think I got it correctly. So we're gonna let that cook, you guys, for once it comes up, we're gonna let that cook for about 4 minutes. And then when we come back, when I come back, I'm going to check it, let you guys see how it looks. It usually takes about maybe 3 minutes for it to actually rise up to the pressure that it needs to rise up before it starts counting down the time. So I have it set for 4 minutes, and then when that's done, it usually takes a while to rise back up so I can actually, to settle back down so I can take the top off, because if you try to take the top off, you can get burnt. So, and then after that, I'll come and show you guys how it looks. And then the only thing we have to do is add our cheese. So stay tuned. Okay, you guys, my 3 minutes of pressure time is up. And I know you hear that noise. What I'm doing is letting it vent. I turned my knob to vent. So as soon as it finishes, this little button here, I think it's supposed to pop up further or something like that. And then I'll be able to take the top off. And then I'll show you how it looks. So stay tuned. Okay, you guys, we're going to finish this vlog style. So if you hear some noise in the background, it's my family, okay, and the TV. So this is what I meant. Once you turn this to vent, this little knob right here will go down, and that's when you know that it is safe for you to open the pot. So now we're going to take the top off. Okay. So we took the top off, and this is how it's looking. So now we're just going to take our spoon here. Y'all, I know I told y'all you can't use metal, but I can't stir nothing with the spoons that I have. So we're just going to stir everything up. And it's looking good. I do have some noodles that I noticed are clumped together right there, but we can just take those out. These right here. And sometimes this happened to me too when I cook my noodles on the stove. I'm just going to give it a quick stir. It looks good. And I normally do not mix my noodles together, but I'm mixing them together this time because I wanted to cook them inside my pot. So I'm just mixing them up, making sure that I have the meat and everything mixed inside the noodles, so when we plate it, we're not just eating noodles. So I'm just being careful with the metal, you guys, just trying to make sure I don't scrape the pot. But honestly, the spoons that I had, I cannot stir with those. Not effectively, I cannot. So, all right. Y'all see all the heat coming up. It really, really looks good. But we're not done yet. What I'm probably going to do, I'm just going to add a little bit more water to it. And then I'm going to top it with, you know what? No, I can't add water to it and put the broil. I don't think I can. We're going to give it a try. Just going to add a little bit of water. And then I'm going to put my cheese in it. So stay tuned for that. It looks so delicious. Smells good too. Okay, you guys, so what I did was I added a little bit more of water, probably maybe about a cup full, 1 cup full, and then I added about a half a bag of this cheese right here. So I have the cheese on there. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the air crisp lid. And then we're going to turn it back on. And this time we're going to turn it to broil. Hopefully this is the correct lid for me to use. I think so. Okay, and we're going to do it for maybe about 10 minutes. If I need to, I'll adjust the time. You know what, let me adjust this temperature. Can I adjust the temperature? Nope. Okay. So I guess for it to be on broil, it has to be at 450 because I'm pressing the temp and usually it will blank and let me change it. So for it to be broil, I guess it has to be on the 450, you guys. So again, I'm just going to set it for about 10 minutes and now I'm going to hit start. And we're just going to let it kind of broil to get the cheese all melt into it. So I'll come back with the final results, you guys. All right, you guys, here is the final results. Top with parsley flakes. Here we go. It may appear that it's a little burnt, but I like for my cheese to be kind of on a little brown side, so it's not burnt. And that is parsley flakes on top of there, you guys. I topped it with parsley flakes. So next, I will show you guys how it looks plated. Yum, 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 delicioso. Okay, you guys, that is it. Thank you so much for coming to join me as I cook dinner, my spaghetti dinner and my Ninja Foodi. You guys, if you want more videos of me showing the recipes that I cook in my Ninja Foodi, then make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Let's get this to maybe 500 likes. I think we can do it. And also, if you have a Ninja Foodi and you've been loving your Ninja Foodi as well as I have, let me know some of the recipes that you have cooked up in it, and then maybe I will also give it a try and do another video on it. But until then, you guys, I love you so much. And we're going to chow down on this meal. Guys, I love my Ninja Foodi. Oh my goodness. And it was very quick and very easy to clean up as well because I only use one pot. But until the next time, you guys, make sure you love yourself and be true to yourself and be the best you that you can be. This is Simply Neat, you guys. Bye. Mwah. Time to go eat. Check y'all later. Love you. Mwah.